Welcome
To
to High Wine Times. We're your hosts, Jeanette and Lauren.
And we are just doing our best.
Yes, it's summer.
Yeah, hot. It is hot.
Yeah, it is.
So,
Because people are from everywhere that listen to us, but we're in Texas and it's a different kind of hot here.
from everywhere.
We do have people from
We
everywhere.
do. Yeah, we've officially hit triple digits. So we're in the hundreds every day.
I saw somebody say, like, if you're not from here and you think it's hot, it's just like the preheat
Yeah.
to the heat, like the oven.
Somebody said I was thinking about coming to Dallas in August. What's it like? And the first comment I saw was, "Have you ever been cremated?"
It's hot. It's hot.
It's so hot. But it's fine. The AC went out. I had to get a new AC.
As long as you have, yeah, I love fake air. So in the
Yeah.
car,
It was
everywhere.
not cool. Not cool. So
I don't think it's an option here.
it's really not. I mean, and we were really lucky because we had the portable units, but it was so hot. And it's like, I don't think I could live without AC. Like after having it, it would be really hard to go to not having it.
But I've been to other countries where they're like, "Oh, just open the windows and the
Seriously
breeze."
though,
And
but it never gets as hot as here.
no, this is a different
In
kind of
those
heat.
places.
Yeah.
Like my aunt doesn't have central AC in her house in Wales, and
You just open the windows.
yeah, and I've been there when it's been like a heat wave and it's been in the 90s, but it still feels like a crisper, cleaner, nicer 90s than it does here.
Yeah.
But I also don't know if that's because we have so much like concrete. Like there's nothing to really absorb any of that heat. I don't know. I could be making this up because
No, I
I
don't
do
know.
be making things up.
I have no idea because my ground right now, and I've been watering more than like I've done in years past, and
Yeah.
I feel like it is cracked. You know, I'll meet
Oh,
China.
ours looks like the San Andreas Fault back there.
Yeah.
I mean it's bad. And I'm trying really hard for us to keep grass this summer. So our backyard when we first moved in, we thought it was like beautiful and green. Turns out it was all clovers and this like weed that like grows flat. It's a cool looking plant, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like allowed or if it's just a weed. But it's like that was everywhere. So we have a patch now of grass that has grown from this company like coming and treating it or whatever. Well, we really have to get more dirt back there, but I'm like trying to like just keep it green so that way we can add dirt and let it like grow more. And it has been tough.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like getting up early, like who am I?
And you would think after the huge hurricane wind and storms that came, it was going to be like there for a long time.
Yeah.
Or the water was going to like, I don't know, penetrate the ground enough to keep it not cracked. No, it was not enough.
Dusty.
And after that, not only did my grass get overwatered, so it died.
Yeah.
Then the hot came, and
wait, it can die if you overwater it?
Yeah, I think so. Things you were today years old.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Just like any plant, I guess you can overwater.
I kill everything. We have zero landscaping in our house.
You don't even have indoor plants.
No, because I kill them. I kill cactuses. I kill bamboo plants. You know how hard it is to kill a bamboo a bamboo plant. Like, yeah. You're welcome. I did that.
You defy all odds with plants.
I kept an orchid alive. And that's apparently one of the hardest ones. That is the hardest I forgot to water it a lot. So that is probably why we vibe together. But then I ended up throwing it away, even though it was alive, because I'm a plant killer like that. But it was because it bloomed really pretty. And I tried to like pull the bloom up and it was like tied to a stick. And I tried to like pull it up so it would like arch more and it broke. I worked so hard to get those blooms and it broke. And I was like, fuck this plant.
Flower killer.
Fuck this plant. I was so upset. I worked so hard. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to keep the grass alive was the moral of that
story. What we're trying to say is this hot here.
It's hot as balls. We're sweating our nuts off. Summer. And we're inside. Mm-hmm. It's just like it's Satan's asshole out here and we're just surviving.
We'll make it.
We will. But what are some of your favorite summer activities?
I personally, I did this investment not too long ago, and I know this is really funny to even say out loud, but I bought myself a kiddie pool.
Genius.
And I have used that kiddie pool for years.
Really?
And me and my cousin.
What type of kiddie pool? Like one of those plastic, like pre-made ones, or one that you have to blow up?
You just blow up the sides.
Yeah.
Not plastic, blue.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, it does have a blue bottom with little fish and little dolphins. But then like the sides you blow up.
Okay.
And it's just enough for you to like sit your whole bottom and then it be like right here up to your shoulders. So
like a good bathtub.
It's literally, probably that size deep. So it's just enough to like sit in, cool down, have the music on. You can be grilling a hot dog or whatever.
I'm not going to do that either.
It's awesome.
But rosé.
Hey, there you go. But what do you eat outside? Hamburgers?
Yeah. And hot dogs, I guess.
Yeah.
I've seen people do that with kiddie pools where they like put blankets and stuff in there and they have their friends come over and do the same thing. So everybody has like an individual one.
And it's a movie night.
Yes. But I've also seen people do it with pools where they fill them up in the summertime and they all just hang out drinking in their own like water bath.
It's like a pool party, but everybody brings your own plastic pool.
For poor kids.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah.
So I'm ready to bust that out pretty soon. And I got to work on my tan lines, you know.
Yeah.
Free tanning.
I don't do well tanning. So I always have sunblock on.
Same. But
it doesn't go good. But I would like to sit outside.
Yeah.
And have a little cheeky glass of wine.
For the record, I try to go when it's almost sundown, so it's not like the heatest of heat. But yeah. But the backyard's, it was cleared out for the reveal, so it's perfectly set up for summer pool.
Okay. Well, everyone's waiting. How did the reveal go?
It was so good. First of all, we didn't even, I think it was thrown very last minute, but for it being last minute, like we had cute decorations.
Last minute just means you're not prepared, and you were prepared. So it doesn't matter when you started. Your decorations and everything turned out perfect.
It was, the theme was like we could barely wait. So there was little bears on the table.
I love that.
And then from the storm, a lot of trees came down. Yeah. So like we had sliced little tree saucers where the little bear was.
You repurposed a fallen soldier.
And yeah, we did.
Nice.
We had little flowers on the tables with greenery, so it was really cute. Everything pink and blue.
Oxygen.
Yep. We had the arch, the balloon arch, not your face, but balloon arch. And yeah, we had the gender reveal. And I'm gonna
What is it?
Tia, little girl.
Yeah.
Girl power.
Girl power. Oh, that was awesome. We definitely just both threw up the Spice Girl peace sign.
Yes. This was what you were saying is our Roven Empire.
Yes.
My brother did it to Brittany the other day.
Did he?
He goes, it's going to just shoot out like a cannonball. And I was like, yes.
Is that a Roman Empire?
I was like, wow, that's awesome. But yes, she's going to be a girl.
That's exciting.
I was telling people that I don't know.
Girls are so fun to buy for.
I know. And also, I don't know if I ever get excited about anything major in my life until I'm actually doing it.
Yeah.
So like I probably was more excited recently after the gender reveal to be an aunt. Mm-hmm. Because now I know it, first of all, it's real. And I know it's a girl.
Yeah.
I was like glowing Tia. Like,
not glowing Tia.
Everybody noticed. Even at work, they're like, wow.
You just look happy.
It's Tia vibes.
It is.
And even shopping for my cousin's wedding, I was like, am I giving sexy Tia with this outfit? Because that's what I am.
But you did.
So I am.
You did. I saw that outfit. And it was sexy Tia.
Well, it hasn't been shown to the public, but it's getting altered.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, sexy Tia.
That's awesome.
Some glowing Tia. I'm like so excited. I can't wait to meet her. She's already beautiful. I can tell.
We've been thinking of names that we're just going to throw out there. I threw out Lauren.
Of course.
And Jeanette refuses to acknowledge it, let alone accept it as
it doesn't exactly translate to all the things.
It can if you try hard enough.
I will pass it along.
Thank you. That's all I'm doing is dropping a suggestion in the comments.
Same. All I could do. First of all, there's a lot of pressure to name a baby.
Well, yeah, but then also I feel like you realize how many people you don't want to be associated with.
So that I was like trying to think of, even when I thought it was a boy, I was trying to think of name of boys, and I was like, oh, I knew that guy.
Oh, he's a fuck boy.
Yeah, no, we couldn't do that name.
Even if you like the name, you're like, shit, I knew one.
You know what? That's what's his name's brother. We're not gonna give him that. So it's like, I can't. It was name association, and I was like, I can't. No.
Even Emily, like, she was stuck between 2 and 1. I knew a guy, like, who was not my favorite person for her other option, and I was like, please don't go with this one. And I would have loved him either way, because honestly, I just don't care, and they're just so cute once you meet them. But I was just, she didn't, and I was like, this is a real win. Like, this is great. And now I love him.
Well, I love her already, but I was like, dang, naming a kid is hard. Like, they gotta live with this their whole life.
Yeah.
Gotta be able to say it. They gotta be able to, like,
explain it.
And then I'm like,
name on,
what would be the nickname to that? You see, you just gotta think about it.
Mara. It works.
So anyway, so think about it.
Yeah. I'm still
Team Lauren.
Yeah.
Team Lauren.
Team Lauren through and through. So, Anyways. Okay, so last time we talked about how we got money towards a hobby, and the hobby was this.
Yeah.
So, I want to talk about this wine.
Oh, yeah.
Because part of my summer activities is switching up my wines.
Okay.
Sometimes you have to go to cold wines in the summer when you're outside drinking because it's so hot and everything like that. But even though my first love is red.
Yeah, my cousins came to visit for 4th of July, and they are sweet drinkers. And I was like, look, y'all can be sweet drinkers, but in a rosé. So then I picked out the rosé.
A sweet rosé?
Yeah. Well, I picked it for her. I was like, I know you're gonna like this. I'll get my red.
Yeah.
I'll drink my little
chill together.
And I think I ended up getting like the Federalist.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, way to be summer.
Yeah.
That's very 4th of July.
Exactly.
I love this.
Okay, so you understood that I knew the assignment. And so I ended up getting that. Theme. And then I got her a pink rosé, and I was like, look, just come out of your like normal sweet wine and try something else, and it's getting closer.
See what's going on.
I'm trying to expand and educate the people.
You're doing good. You're doing good. You're doing,
But this one,
Lord's work. This is good.
Okay, so with our hobby, this was one of them.
This was one of our like nicer ones.
Say the name because you do a really good job.
It is Vino Nobile. I don't know. Anyways, it's a Montepulciano.
that part.
Gatavecchi. I don't know. What I do know is it's delicious. And it's not sweet. It's full body. It's so smooth.
Yeah.
It feels like one of our fancier ones. And I don't even know how much it costs, but our app said it was like about $20, $25.
Yeah.
So it feels like one of the nicer ones that we bought. I mean, we didn't go crazy. Listen, we had a budget.
I would take this to your friends cooking meats, hearty things.
Yeah, I would use this on a today in the middle of the day.
Oh, for us, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
This is a great party wine for sure.
It's almost finished to tell you how much we've already had because it's just going down smooth.
It's a great
going wine. Down like butter.
Yeah.
This normally before we film, we have like a little bit of wine, but we never really finish a full glass like until we're done, and then we finish the bottle because we're respectable.
Not today.
We're about 3/4 of the way
somewhat thirsty, and it's summer, and
it's so hot, so we're dehydrated. And then also we had wine last night. So yeah, it's just really good.
This is our hobbies.
10 out of 10. This is our summer activity.
Yeah.
So where I will say though, Katy Trail has a summer beer.
Ooh.
And it's the only place I've ever ordered it, so I just assume that they made it up, but I know that's probably not true. But it's like Blue Moon, vodka, and lemonade. Ooh. I am not a lemonade person, but those combo? 3 things combined, when I tell you it is the most refreshing thing you will drink, really? It is so good.
Well, because it goes with orange, so I feel like something sweet.
Yes, and it's like citrusy, but it's like refreshing, but it's, oh my God, it's so good.
Should we go there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Well, we'll post our experience.
Oh man, look, I've been taking myself out to places.
Yeah, like solo dates?
Yes, because first of all, I gave up on the apps. I'm seriously so done. I can't even explain it to you. But a lot of things I'm like,
if you would.
But a lot of things I'm like, oh, this would be a fun outing with somebody.
Yeah.
And then a lot of these things have not followed through. So then I was like, you know what? I'm not going to wait for this person to like go, and I'm just going to go by myself.
Yeah.
And I've had a lot of those moments lately. So I think I'm dating myself right now.
I think that's the best thing to do, right? Don't they say like you find happiness or like whatever happens like when you're not looking?
Yeah. Well, I definitely wasn't looking, but I took me out to breakfast, shopping, movies.
I love this.
So this
Where
whole
did you
idea,
go for breakfast?
I went to this place. It's local. It's called the Scrambler.
Wow, like a whole restaurant. No, I've never even.
No, it was like a little cafe, and I was sitting at the table by myself. Nobody was talking to me, so I read a little.
I mean, that sounds
I created a whole vibe.
Like, you created a whole Hallmark movie.
I wanted to have coffee first, and I sat. They were super busy, but I didn't care, so I enjoyed the coffee longer.
Take your time. I'm reading.
I knew exactly what I wanted from the menu, and it wasn't going to take a while. I just kept reading. Like, I could tell people were looking, like, oh, is she waiting for somebody? No.
Party for one.
Just sitting here. And then when I wasn't reading and I was eating, it was like the primest people watching. And I was watching like working bees, annoying, people that were annoyed at each other, but you're still having breakfast. That's interesting. Like the family that only gets together on the Sunday type of thing. No, I did all kinds of. I was in it,
checking in on people's lives.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was like secretly like, I'm hearing here.
Wow.
So yeah.
Okay.
It was fun.
That's cool.
And I saw a movie that day. I went shopping. Solo? Yeah.
Wow.
All the things.
I'm so proud of you.
But then to the point where after I bought my dress, because I bought my dress that day, I went to go to the tailor. My tailor guy, we were just chatting it up for like a hot minute because I was just the last one there.
Yeah.
And he was talking about where he's from, South America, and he was like, you really need to go travel there, blah, blah. And I was like, are you convincing me to solo travel? Because I did my toe, but I'm ready to take a swim type of thing. But we're easing into that idea.
Easing into it. Yeah. I mean, maybe like start small, like go somewhere a little bit more local.
That's what they say.
And see what you feel. But like maybe just like the next major city over, like go to Austin or go to San Antonio.
That's what they say. Yeah, like try the state over, or even in your state but like hours away, or somewhere you want to go see. It's just like do it by yourself. And I was like,
that's such like I feel like that's so empowering to do, like a solo trip.
Yeah.
I mean, partner or not, like that, it really tests your ability to spend time with yourself.
Yeah. And I didn't text anybody.
Doing is going to be different too, like
when I'm treating myself to eat.
Yeah, it's all going to be different than what you would do with somebody, just because there's multiple tastes that go into it,
or what you want to eat,
likes and dislikes. Yeah.
Or like having to like make sure you're having a good time. It was just like literally I wanted to go to breakfast, and I picked
but like you wouldn't go to like a theme park by yourself, you know, like on a solo travel. I mean, you might, but that's not really the vibe that I really am picking up. Yeah,
I know.
I think you should do it, but also if you do want to make it a girls trip, like I'm always down for a little trip.
I know, we haven't been to Fredericksburg in a hot minute.
I know, and my mom is wanting to go. Her best friend is coming with her new I want to call him like her fiance or her husband, but I think it's just a boyfriend or her gentleman beau. But yeah, they're wanting to go to Fredericksburg because she's talked about how much she loves it so much. And so I'm like, okay, well, you want to go? We can meet you.
Yes.
Yeah. And I mean, Chris doesn't drink, so I need someone to go with.
I know somebody.
I know.
And we could talk about our podcaster.
Oh my God, that would be so cool.
What if somebody gives us a wine?
That would be cool.
That would be
okay. So well, if you just want to tell us what winery we should go to in Fredericksburg.
Oh, yeah. If you're from Fredericksburg or been there, tell us what you like.
Your favorite wineries.
Yeah.
We need to know this so that way when we go, we can go drink there. Because there are a few that I have just recently tried on my last trip that I went there, and I like can't wait to go back because I want to try more and have more time there. But then there's a few that I still haven't tried, and I really want to.
I just always try my best to not sign up for the subscriptions. Because every time I go, I'm like super convinced that this is the best wine.
Yeah, and it's not. But like
not always.
Some of the perks that you get, like one of the wineries, I think it's Grape Creek, you can only eat at their restaurant, which is really good if you're a member.
Oh, that's sucky.
Yeah, that sucks. So like, then you have to become a member. But like my problem is it's not saying no to being a member. My issue is
canceling.
No, like I just get drunk and then I'm like, yes, I'll be a member here. And it's not good.
In the moment of fogginess, the girl math goes out the window.
I'm signing up for everything. And what's crazy is like, of our coupliness, while I am not the main spender of things, I'm not always the one buying, like, get me drunk enough where my anxiety just is gone. She's left. What do they say now? She yeeted out of here. I'm like, yes. Vacation, Lauren? A yes. I'm a yes girl.
YOLO.
That's I gotta buy everything, all the things, all the time, anytime. Like I have to have it all.
All I heard is that we're going to Fredericksburg with your mom. So
yeah, so we have to find somewhere cutesy to stay. And I feel like there's more and more places like going down there, and it's like getting bigger and more popular. So I'm like, yes.
There's also even like a bus train. Do they want the whole experiences, all the wines? We're not going to make it.
No, we wouldn't make it. I don't know what they want because she's going with, there's a man now.
Yeah.
And their names are Peta and Wendy, like on,
like,
what is it?
Peter Pan. Peter and Wendy.
The whole name. Yeah. Yeah, it's Peter and Wendy, and I'm so excited because she's so wonderful and deserves the world. And it sounds like he just loves her to death. And he's talked to my mom on FaceTime, and they live together now. And, oh, I'm so happy for her.
So don't give up on the apps or
no, she got on and off them for years and was just about to get off of them, and they connected.
Okay.
On an app.
Okay, well, I'm seriously at the end of it, so
that's how it happens.
I'm at the end of it, so
whatever choice you make will be the right choice, and I am here for you.
Okay, perfect.
So
yeah,
it's fine. But you know what though? I did. Okay, so speaking of that and frustrations about all of that, you know, I went to go see Inside Out 2 with the new emotions. It's so sweet.
The new characters are what?
Envy, anxiety, and boredom. And then nostalgia tries to like pop out. This is a spoiler. Nostalgia tries to like pop out, and they're like, get back in the closet. You don't come out for another few years.
Ah, that's cute. It
was so cute. It was so cute. But anxiety was really portrayed really well.
Yeah?
Yes. And it was so obvious, like, of how they did it, like, as an adult knowing these emotions. It's like, this is cool.
I like it.
It was really helpful.
I like that. Like, first of all, I think movies for kids now have such bigger meanings than they ever did.
But is that because we're older?
I don't know. Like
if we went back and watched The Little Mermaid.
Okay, so I was literally just about to compare it to The Little Mermaid. And while I do think that there are sea people and earth people, and those people don't. Okay, I guess I could get a little story out of that, like, or like dream to like.
But like Raya and the Lost Dragon, or Raya and the Dragon Princess, or whatever Raya is, whoever Raya is, that movie and that message is so good.
Even Up. It didn't say one single word for the first, I don't know how many minutes. And I was like, oh.
Yeah. We cried in Inside Out too, though. I looked over and Chris was like, just tears falling down his face. So and I was like, are you okay? And he was like, yes. And then it like kept going. And the way that they portrayed anxiety, I was like, oh my God, this is exactly how it feels.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was like, man, and he was like, it is dusty, right? And I was like, it is dusty in here.
Yeah.
We're watching a movie about emotions, but we will not admit we're crying. Because we are adults.
No, so I feel like the kids movies like have elevated. Honestly, they're the only like movies that I think are doing like new things. new storylines. There's a lot of movies are like remake of good ones that are already
Well, they're also coming out. They do a lot of like this thing too and this thing too. Like, so I don't know. I think the lessons though, I don't know if kids consciously understand the lesson or if it's like the more they watch it, the more it just kind of ingrains into them, which either way I'd be okay with. But I also don't know, like, if they go back and watch it as an adult, would they then have a different perspective of like, oh, this is way more helpful and insightful than I ever realized, but it also shaped kind of who I was, right?
But like, did Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, like, thinking of the whole story?
It's like that song though, had 7 men to do the chores. Because that's not what a lady's for. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. But even then, I was like, is it that even the girl who lives with 7 guys can one day find a prince? I don't know.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know if that was the story they wanted us to walk away with.
Oh.
Cinderella.
That's why you're having a real hard time on those dating apps.
Exactly. But yeah.
Yeah.
I also told you recently, and I had to share with everybody, that I had a dream.
Yes.
It's been a minute. First of all, there's
messed Jeanette up. It did a number on her.
No, yeah. Well, first of all, it's remote summer for our work.
Yeah.
And so as a part of that, we're like, only in the office, we have to be 1 day a week.
It's recommended, yeah.
So 1 day a week, but you can go in more often. And I don't know what's happening with my weeks lately that I'm like literally just in for the 1 day a week.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, me and you will be in a couple of days, least, but it's like only a handful of people.
But some days, depending on the day that we're having, like some days we don't get to talk.
Yeah,
I get to see you in the mornings because nobody else is there.
Yeah.
But we don't get to like hang out or chit chat.
Yeah,
anything.
we're actually working. But
the way that like meetings get set up, if we're not deliberate about scheduling a lunch, like see ya.
Yeah. I know that she's here somewhere. Is all I know.
In this building.
So I hadn't seen you in a long time physically, even though we've been like slacking each other. But I had a dream. And it was a bad dream because I woke up upset. And I was like, Lauren, you're in my dreams, which is usually a setup to a funny joke.
I'm in her dreams all the time.
But actually, it was that we weren't friends anymore. And I was like, I'm very much about dream interpretation. Do you interpret your dreams?
No.
Oh, I do all the time. I only
interpret them if they are like truly bizarre. Like if it has to like really...
Like, you have to be riding a Ferris wheel with a bear or something?
No, it has to really affect me, like freak me out for me to like try and research. Right.
Well, this messed me up.
But I haven't had any like dreams like that. I've had really weird dreams where like coworkers are in my dreams, you know, or like a coworker's family member that I'm not even like super close with has been in a dream.
That happened to me, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like weird stuff like that. Or there's only like a few dreams where I've had like where somebody really close to me has died or something that I'm like freaked out about it. And I research like what that means.
Yeah, well,
not that I remember what I've researched because I couldn't tell you what any of them mean, but.
Well, I researched this one. It came down to, I really value our friendship and I don't want to see it go away. And I was like, all accurate.
The dream was that we were no longer friends.
And yeah, because you were mad. And so I was like, oh my God, what just happened? I woke up like, did that really just happen? And so the next time I saw you, I was like,
yeah, hi, I need a hug.
She walked in and like didn't know what she was walking into.
Okay, hi. And she's like, I had a horrible dream.
But we got over it.
Yeah, we became not friends and we're friends again. It's like whenever you have a dream that your spouse cheats on you and you wake up mad at them.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It was like that.
Yeah.
But we're good.
I had a dream the other week that something happened to my dad. And I like woke up really freaked out. And then I had like texted him in the morning and didn't get a text back. And then I texted my mom and didn't get a text back. And then finally I was like, hello. And I texted them both. And then they responded to me. And I was like, okay, they're not mad at me. Everything's okay. Everyone's safe.
See?
Like, but for a really long time, I was like, hello, text me back. Like, I'm about to have to step out and call you from the office.
Yeah.
It's too much.
It fluttered me for sure, but then when you came into the office, you're like, hey, I was like, oh my God, that was a dream.
We totally are friends. Could you imagine if I was already having a morning and would have been like, hi, and just like walked over?
Like, what?
Oh, it would have caused so much anxiety and I wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
When I did go to the movies, I saw Bad Boys 2.
Yeah.
It's also a good one that came back. Yeah, but you know how everybody's been talking about being concerned about Martin, like moving slower.
Martin Lawrence.
Yeah,
I
said Martin like I know I'm his friend.
Jane.
Martin.
Yeah, me and Martin go way back.
He's moving slower at premieres and stuff compared
to Will. Is that
because
he got in a wreck or something?
I don't know.
Or he had health issues?
Nothing has been public about anything, and they all continue
to
say right, and they all continue to say like, doctor thinks he's fine and blah blah blah. And so, but I mean, look at the anyways. So I feel like,
could you tell?
You couldn't, like, but I was also looking for it, and I was like, is this where the film people like must have sped up his body? I mean, if we could bring back Paul Walker into Fast and the Furious, whatever number, then I feel like they can make Martin Lawrence look like young. And
I feel like they can do anything with CGI.
Yeah, but it was a good story. I feel like it was left on a potential cliffhanger that it could keep going if it wanted to.
Would you go see another one?
Only one more.
You're just giving it one more, and then you're like, I'm definitely
out. Only one more.
Two more. If there's two more, are you going to be like, okay, fine, I'll go watch the last one? Yes, you would. You would.
Okay, only because I'm already that type of a mindset.
You're already invested.
Yes.
This is how they got the Fast and Furious fans.
And that's how I've seen them all.
I think I've seen the Fast and the Furious, like, first handful, and then it's like I always catch the same Fast and the Furious, so I've never seen any of the newer ones. Like,
you're missing out.
I don't even know who's in them still, if it's all the same people, if they've changed.
Maybe that's also part of my empire. You know how like we just did the Spice Girls? I mean, I live my life a quarter mile at a time. So, and it's all about
Fast and the Furious quote,
and it's all about family. Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us today. No, gross. Cringe.
But speaking of also other celebrities in the
spotlight. My Roman Empire is obviously, I don't even know if it's a Roman Empire as much as it is like a sick obsession with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Like, have babies, get married already. He came out on stage, and oh my God, the biggest gift ever is the New Heights podcast. Like, they talk about sports, and we get enough little carrots of Taylor Swift and her life and their relationship that
Did you hear him respond to it? Him going on stage, how he had one job.
But he was like, I don't drop the baby. And
don't drop the baby, which is like a football reference.
Yeah. But then he was also saying how he wanted to come out during the 1989 bikes. And I was like, that would have been cool too. Like, oh my God. All of it. He just gives us enough carrots, and him and Jason. Now, I really want Jason Kelce next. So if you're looking for suggestions,
yes,
I want Jason Kelce to come out and do the karma dance at the very end of the show.
Can you imagine in the outfits?
Just in the jacket.
Yeah.
That's all I need. And I think it would be so awesome. I think I'm sold on this idea. I love it. I love your family
show now.
Yes. And I'm just so happy for her.
The best thing is, like, I think that I saw a video also where they're both walking out of the stadium. Obviously, he's with her. But he, like, literally, like, lets her have the whole...
know! It's the cutest. When I tell you this is all my Instagram is.
Yeah.
It's just literally...
I'm happy for them.
Taylor Swift concert. I'm obsessed with the Eras Tour and all things Taylor and Travis.
They must have done this organically. No app or anything. But I'm super happy for them.
He wanted to go to her show and give her a friendship bracelet. That's how this started. And then her dad knew Andy Reid.
Friendship bracelets.
No, her dad knew Andy Reid.
Oh.
So there's some connection there where he introduced them.
I need you to have a connection somewhere.
Yeah.
Working on it.
Mm-hmm.
Work on it.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm gonna get there.
Somebody not in the positive limelight.
But I will say, like, there are celebrity couples that I feel like I think it's such a good match, and I would be so sad if they broke up. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Kelsey Ballerini and Chase Stokes from Outer Banks.
Yeah.
I love them. I think they're so adorable.
I also love Sarah Jessica Parker and
Matthew Broderick. Yes.
And were you about to say that?
No.
Oh. Because they're like the perfect New York couple.
Yeah.
Everything New York is them.
I really want J-Lo and Ben to work out.
Are they?
I don't know. No. I don't know what's happening.
We can't even ask them. We can't
keep up because I'm almost 100% certain J-Lo is a you up type of gal. Like, if she breaks up with somebody, she's on to the next. You up? And it's J-Lo, so of course everybody's like, hell yeah, I'm awake.
But do you think? I don't know.
I don't know, but I love the cutie patooties that are super overly happy with one another. Like, also, I know you guys fight. I want to know what that looks like because it feels like it would be a very healthy conflict of a fight.
Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis
never can break up.
Blake Lively.
Oh, Ryan Reynolds, 100% love.
Who is the comedian girl who is also married to the comedian guy?
Ali Wong and Bill Hader.
No.
Because that throws me off, but I do like it.
No,
I don't know.
The girl who is in the movie. Oh gosh, it'll come to me later. But okay. Yeah, there's several.
Yeah,
that I wouldn't want to see break up.
No, I feel like there are so many cute couples out there. Like, it's just so fun, and you see them all happy. I can't think of her name right now, but she's so pretty. She just got married, and her husband have been together for a really long time, and I'm like, I love them. Like, I just
next is also rumors that Bad Bunny will be with Kendall Jenner.
Yeah, I mean, I want to know what he sounds like. They've been a couple.
No, but like,
are they rekindling?
Are they going to be one of these couples that we don't want to see?
Like, I thought Kim and Kanye were great because I feel like they're the same level of energy, but I understand that he like exited stage left and took a nosedive
right
into that mental illness land. So
wait, why do you want to know what he sounds like? Because you only hear him in concert voice or something?
Yeah, like I only hear him singing, and I want to know if he speaks English really well.
Or he says, yeah. To everything.
Yes, and then she just talking nonstop. Like,
that's funny.
Oh my god, yes, I'm a supermodel. This is like amazing. And he's like, yeah.
That's funny.
Yes, because what is it?
That's true. Because you know what? I did talk to a Puerto Rican one time in college. I couldn't even understand where his address was because he was like, you know, they got that thick accent, the R's aren't there. And I was like, what did you say?
It's like a TH on a lot of stuff.
And like, you can only say it again so many times.
Yeah, they say TH a lot.
Yeah, and it was hard. Communication is hard.
It is.
It's already hard in English, let alone throw in an accent. So
yeah. So, oh yeah, that would be interesting. You know, who sometimes I want to be a cute couple, and then sometimes I question if it's toxic. Is JT and Jessica?
This is who I want to talk about. Yes.
Which Jessica is he married to?
Biel.
Jessica Biel.
Not Alba.
I was about to say Alba.
Alba is good.
Cash Warren?
The Good Company.
No, that's not right. No.
She's
the Honest Company.
Honest Company, yeah. Anyways, the Good Honest Company? I
don't know. She's married to Cash somebody.
That's who I wanted to talk about. He's in the bad limelight right now.
JT. This is going to ruin the tour.
Mostly because, like, first of all, it's not that I'm like condoning the situation, but this is how you immediately get grounded on like this shit happens to everybody. Like, don't do it or you will go to jail. Like, don't cross go. Don't.
And also that officer like did not care.
That was the funniest part of all this is the fact that
good for that guy for standing up for his job and like just doing his job.
Yeah, he didn't. According to the reports, is that he said this is gonna ruin the tour, and he had no idea who this man was in front of him to say what tour.
The world tour. Oh, any minor inconvenience lately, I will look and be like, this is gonna ruin the tour.
Yes.
Chris is so mad because he was so upset with him because we went and saw Justin Timberlake like up close and personal. Like, this is Chris's singer. Like, he's got like a top
Y'all
3.
Were close.
Chris loves Justin Timberlake. We have all the albums. We're doing all the things. He's part of his paid fan club. That's still a thing for like 5 people apparently. A paid fan club.
But y'all's seats though, did that get you that with the fan club or what?
No, that got us that with cash.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, so still
that was the VIP experience right there. and he fist bumped Chris, and I was standing there like a lunatic, just with my hand up in the air trying to fist bump him. Didn't even